This guy was probably like, his eyes were up here, and they were nothing but like this dark black. Right when I see him, it slams.
We have been called back to the small suburb of Manor, Texas. This house behind me is the site of our most terrifying investigation to date. It was here where in episode 3, we managed to capture some amazing EVPs.
Can you say hello?
And bizarre light anomalies. Not only that, this is where I was even physically attacked by an unknown presence.
With your blessing, Great Spirit, from whom the breath of life comes and fills all realms of sound, light, and vibration, we ask for your assistance today and onward in helping all and everything that is here in this land and at this house to move on. Join with you as spirits taking next steps moving forward. We ask for your support and guidance in creating and illuminating an abundant home for all of us to live in, walking in the path of light, truth, prosperity, and love for all who live here as all is gathered, released and made whole once again.
All right, well, thanks for inviting me into your home, Leslie, Cooper, and Bailey. Mark called me up and said they want to clean the house up. There's some problems. There's noises. The piano's playing itself. People see this little girl wandering around. There is Mark had the experience of being scratched while he was, doing a filming. When I was here last time, I looked at the house and I did what we call in my world a blind read, and that basically means here's some information, see what you find. There's the room upstairs. I walked into that room, it was like very dense, and I looked at the little girl, and it was like she just looked like a kind of a little spirit that had kind of got lost, kind of like a lost kid in the neighborhood, like lost its mom, was kind of wandering around going, I don't even know I'm dead, basically, and harmless, completely harmless. I remember coming into the kitchen the first time. There was this woman in here, and it's like, this is my kitchen, and what are you doing here? And it was a little matriarchal, like telling you what to do and so forth. Also, when I'd initially looked at the land, because what was peculiar was like, well, usually it's an object or a person, or it's the house, or there's something going on with the land, and it's kind of like events. This is kind of like how this stuff kind of occurs. Events happen which have like a charge to them, like an electromagnetic charge or electrostatic charge. So if a traumatic event occurs or something violent perhaps, it kind of imprints itself or tapes itself like a recording onto the surroundings, and sometimes people can set it off and so forth. So basically. Today, what I did was we did what's called grounding the house, and I've got some candles here. I'm going to end a little prayer, and I want to go to the 4 points of the property to kind of clear up the land. Do this little prayer, or you can call it an invocation. That'll work with the land, and do it inside the house. We'll light a little candle in each room, and if you want to, you can burn some sage around the house. That'll kind of clean up the energy in the house too. I'm going to suggest too, this is another way that sometimes people clean up their house, is you get like these little quartz crystals. They cost you about like 10 cents a piece, and you put them like in some sea salt and just soak them for like a day or two, and then take 4 of them, bury one in each four corners of the property, and then take one and put them in the corners of the rooms around there. And what it does is it resets the frequency in the house.
Do you want to set up, like, keep this like this, or do you?
We can do this. We can come back here.
Okay.
Yeah, let's leave it, but let's head outside.
You sure?
Yeah.
Okay.
We can come back here.
Okay. Yeah, let's leave it, but let's head outside.
You sure?
Yeah.
Okay.
With your blessing, Great Spirit, from whom the breath of life comes and fills all realms of sound, light, and vibration, we ask for your assistance today and onward in helping all and everything that is here in this land and at this house to move on, join with you as Spirit, taking next steps moving forward. We ask for your support and guidance in creating and illuminating an abundant home for us all to live in, walking in the path of light, truth, prosperity, and love for all who live here, as all is gathered, released, and made whole once again.
Alright then. So this candle. Why don't you go ahead and light that, David?
Here, you read with Mom.
We don't have to read it anymore.
Oh, we don't?
You have to read anymore.
Bailey.
Oh, we don't have to read anymore.
Bailey. Bailey.
Alright, Leslie, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to light the sage here. I'm just going to take the sage around the house and kind of blow some of the sage around the house. Alright, let's just set light to this here.